Operation Dudula has shaken the foundation of South African politics. And whether you like them, whether you support them or not, one thing is clear: they've made their presence felt in South Africa and across Africa. What started as a street movement has now grown into a national movement, pushing back at illegal immigrant crime and what they describe as neglect of South African citizens. And in my estimation, one of the biggest achievements of Operation Dudula is the ability to force the South African police cooperate with them to arrest drug dealers, smugglers, and traffickers in South Africa. And most of these people are illegal immigrants.
Gentlemen, you must walk like drug dealers and criminals and stuff like that. Don't walk like you are modeling. Inside. Okay.
And Operation Dudula has done a great thing by helping the police arrest some of these people.
5, which is 2,000, plus another 60,000, 300,000 in total. Okay.
Operation Dudula has also been very vocal and instrumental in arresting illegal immigrants in South Africa. Most of these people are undocumented and they go about living their normal life as if everything is okay.
Taking jobs for South Africa. You are working. Taking jobs for South Africans. Huh? Where are you guys working? Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Are you saying, huh? Where are you from?
And take it or leave it, they've arrested most of these illegal immigrants, checked their documents, and send them back to the immigration, who in turn deport these illegal immigrants living in South Africa and causing them a number of troubles.
Hey, Dorothy.
But here's the problem: they don't always get it right, as they don't have the various technologies to check whether one's documentation is legit or not. As a result, they sometimes get it wrong. For example, you may see them checking the document of some illegal immigrant, but they sometimes get it wrong. In South African hospitals, Operation Dudula have been able to get rid of a lot of illegal immigrants, draining the government of its hard-earned money, which is supposed to be invested into South Africans.
Now, fix your own country.
I don't agree with them pushing away legal immigrants from accessing healthcare. Now, even if the people are illegal, they are still supposed to get better healthcare in South Africa, which they chase them away. Now, the next point, with the good thing that Operation Dudula have achieved, is that they've been able to eject illegal immigrants who have confiscated properties of South Africans, and they've taken over. You know, you go to South Africa and there are some illegal immigrants, they've reclaimed properties from South Africans and they are not paying rent, saying all manner of things. But now, Operation Dudula have been able to eject these people out of such properties and left those who are willing to pay for the rent, which I think is a good thing and a step in the right direction.
And I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
Now, another thing is that South Africans were being kicked out of jobs in South Africa. Now, take it or leave it. I mean, because this is part of South Africa, sometimes they feel, you know, bossy a bit. I mean, that's your country, and so they don't like to rub shoulders with foreigners. As a result, some jobs in South Africans have kicked out some of the South Africans, employing only illegal immigrants. Operation Dudula have ensured that some of these South Africans also get jobs doing.
While it's in a crisis, we have a crisis here in this land of unemployment. Please, guys, go and fix your Zimbabwe, eh? We'll help you. Thank you.
Now, here's where I personally disagree with Operation Dudula. Kicking foreigners out of shops and giving them back to South Africans. So they've kicked out a number of foreigners, which is not in the best interest of nationalization. But that is one thing they are also doing. Operation Dudula has also been able to confiscate some of these shops for South Africans. This hardline approach has sparked national interest outside South Africa and inside South Africa. But one thing you can never take it away from them is that their actions have forced the government to take a real look at nationalization and immigration in South Africa, which South Africans haven't seen in a very long time. Operation Dudula is now being forced to be in line. They do most of their evictions and their job together with the SAPS, the South African police, to ensure that there is justice and things are done right. Operation Dudula is now helping the South African police to identify illegal immigrants, smugglers, drug peddlers, and criminals in South Africa. These people live in the community. In fact, they are made up of South African citizens, and they know these people very well than the police themselves. And so now their cooperation with the police is helping the South African police a lot. In some cases, they've led community patrol, cracking down on high crime neighborhoods. To many frustrated South Africans, Operation Dudula has become the mouthpiece of the undermined in South Africa, stepping in where the government has failed. But to others, they have accused Operation Dudula of stirring xenophobia and acting as vigilante groups, which they disagree completely. But whether you see them as patriots or a dangerous movement, one thing is clear: their presence has been felt in South Africa, and they've become voice for the voiceless in South Africa. Is Operation Dudula the new giant rising in South Africa, or are they a flame that might burn out of control? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. It's a wrap for today.